Yeah, no, I that's interesting. I have been noticing the introduction of more 4 health minions in that early side of the game. So yes, I kind of see what you mean. I'd need to look at which ones there are. Obviously, Totem Golem is one of them, but I mean that's just a powerful. That's a powerful 2-drop anyway, so whatever. But there are others. Like, they are still introducing a lot of things that would die to deadly poison as well, so it might balance out because of that. Like Wrathguard, for example. Warlock's something that you see a lot of in Arena anyway, and Wrathguard.
Wrathguard's a 2-mana 4/3, man.
That's not that good, but
It's aggressive as fuck.
it is aggressive. It's not that good, but it's. I think it's still going to be something that you'll commonly see in a Warlock in Arena. So, shit, we're not on 5-1, we're actually on 7-1.
I do agree with you, Maverick. I was actually, I'm a little bit, I'm a little bit the same with that. I think it's a little bit worrying that there's so many 3/4s are coming out, because previously 3-drops have been 3/3s. Like most of them have been 3/3s, but all of a sudden, a 3/4 kills a 3/3 almost for free. And that just seems a bit weird, especially when, by the way, sorry.
I'm getting rid of Earthen Ring.
And Salty Dog.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, especially when the disparity between like
Damn it.
2/3s and 3/2s can normally trade with each other, and those are your best 2-drops.
Oh.
4/5s and 5/4s can trade with each other. Those are your vanilla 5-drops. 4-drops, sorry. 5-drops, the same. Normally 5/5s or whatever. No, that's bad. Hero power?
I'd rather Glaive Zuka and not attack.
Setting up for the Earthen Ring next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Physical
I'm
and
just-
ooze were sad, obviously.
You just mentioned Totem Golem as well. I'm a little bit unhappy with the Tuskar Totemic Totem Golem thing. I think that's overpowered in Arena.
I don't know if the Totem Golem is overpowered as much as people think it will be. Obviously, it's very powerful, but on the following turn, like, okay, so if they coin out Totem Golem on turn 1, they have to play a 1-drop, which is bad. If they Totem Golem on turn 2, they're still playing a 2-drop on turn 3. So basically, they've just reversed their turn 3 and their turn 2.
Yeah, but that's not what I said.
What did you say?
I said Tuskar Totemic into with a Totem Golem is overpowered.
Oh, yes.
That's not going to be fun. That's not going to be fun.
Yes. And that's not even very unlikely, like a Doomsayer from a Shredder. That's actually like a 1 in...
Like a 1 in 8 or something.
1 in 8, yeah.
At the moment, it's a 1 in 7.
I'm Earthen Ringing, sorry. Killing this Earthen Ring.
Yeah, kill that Earthen Ring. At the moment, it's like a 1 in 7 or 1 in 8 or something. It might become like a 1 in 12, depending on if they add a whole load of totems. But I don't think they will, because they're only releasing like 9 class cards, aren't they? So...
yeah, something like that, yeah.
But I don't think that's going to be fun, like, especially in Arena. I guess you could Young Priestess Shattered Sun. Make it a 3/2.
Yeah. I have 2 3/2s. Well, I actually have a 3/3 and a 3/2.
I mean, one of them dies to the Power Mace, but...
Yeah, well,
All
that's going to
our
happen anyway.
minions,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and the reason it's not fun is because there's nothing to it. There's no setup. There's no overload. There's nothing.
Yeah.
It's just sometimes Totem Golem won't appear, and you'll be like, phew. And it's a common card, Tuskar Totemic, right?
Yes.
Common card.
Yeah.
So you're gonna see that like fuck. And this is what Adwokta was saying. He said, good players, I'm going to want to pick it because it's RNG. And you're like, well, consistency is more important to me than bullshit. So I'm going to want to pick a more consistent minion over Tuskar Totemic because it's not going to win you that many games.
Yeah.
But
I will I still rate Tuskar Totemic very highly, even for good players, because the RNG from it is very favorable most of the time.
Yeah. I mean, at the moment, it's still probably a 3-4 in stats, which makes it good. You could Salty Dog here and just kill this.
That's a pretty risky play. But because we have Glaive Zuka, I think it's fine. So what I mean by that is if he hexes the Salty Dog and puts a 2-drop, we have Glaive Zuka and can kill the 2-drop.
Well, what are our options? Is Knife Juggler, Hero Power. That's even weaker. That's even weaker. Like, when else are we going to play?
That is a lot weaker. Yeah.
Push forward.
Like, Salty Dog and Cubs. This is a nice turn to put it down, if we're ever going to put it down.
Yeah.
We have it in our hands, so we might as well.
When it's not being challenged by anything.
In fact, this is actually when it's most dangerous. When there's nothing.
Against Shaman, that's arguable because they have quite a lot of removal, direct removal, but you're right, this is when it is the most dangerous. If you can't deal with it, you have to put something that challenges it, which we'll ignore unless it's a taunt, which it will kill,
But then
unless
it
it's Sludge Belcher. So
puts it on us anyway.
yeah. Okay.
Bomb Lubber? No. Oh, that could be Huffer. That's Huffer.
If that's
we can actually
Huffer,
clear this.
yes.
So you Glaive Zuka potentially?
No, we.
No, you don't. You don't.
No, we Glaive. No. Well,
No, you don't. No, you Animal Companion first. Because
do we?
yes, because if it's not Huffer, we're going to trade in with the Salty Dog.
Yes, you're right.
So we want it to go on the Animal Companion,
Yes.
even if it is Huffer.
Alright, so now we Glaive Zuka in case it goes on Huffer.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
Now we want it to go on the Animal. Well, we always wanted it to go on the Animal Companion.
Huffer. Okay.
Ah, whatever. We take 6 damage to face them, and we do 1 less damage than had it gone on Huffer.
Yeah. Ooh.
Top dick.
That's whatever.
We haven't got shit. Yeah. Just drop them. Just drop those 2. Knife Juggler's another thing he has to remove. I mean, you could just drop the Knife Juggler and not drop the Direwolf if you don't want to play into Lightning Storm so much. Or even Fire Element. Well, actually, no, Fire Element. If you drop the Knife
If I drop Knife Juggler, I have to play Direwolf to play around Fire Elemental, and Fire Elemental is more common than way more common.
Or it's actually common.
Yes.
Lightning Storm's not.
Something like that.
No. We wanted that Juggler to face. Right, so no,
not
anyway,
necessarily.
Well, yeah.
No, if he
Actually, no, you're right.
if he
right.
Lightning Storms, we can multi-shot.
Oh, jeez. That's combo piece number 1.
Yeah.
Combo piece number 2. Hope and pray, my friend. Whee! Combo piece number 3 never showed. Cool. Let's do that. Leave the totem alive, maybe. We have no cards. We have no cards. There's. I don't think. I think you need the 2 damage. We're just racing at this point, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. What, do you want to go face with this Glaive Zuka? Have we used both?
We've used both.
This
We
is
don't
our
have-
second one, so we don't need to go face. We don't have
You
another
don't.
weapon.
No, you don't need to. Unless he oozes or something. But
Well,
or
unless
if-
he has a taunt. So if we Glaive Zuka into face, we can draw, and he puts a taunt, we can draw into direct damage, and we're a little bit more safe. to race.
The elements will destroy
I'm not sure.
items quickly.
Just attack base.
No, I'm not going to. I'm not going to.
Okay. I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure because we don't have another weapon anyway. So. But Overload's looking quite nice. It means he has.
Actually, you know what?
Beth.
Crackle would have. We should have killed that just because it's a spell power.
No, but it doesn't. But that's what I'm saying. Like, so what if he crackles? Like, I mean, now he can do shenanigans with like crackle, lava burst, and kill us. But I think so. What again? Like, we have to go.
Yeah, I don't
face.
think we can play around that.
You
Although
just-
he's not done very much. Maybe that's him setting up lethal.
I don't think so. He's played a 6-drop with 6 mana. That's him playing on curve.
Yeah.
He didn't
Oh,
set up that spell power totem. He got it for Lightning Storm.
Alright, so 6 damage.
If you put the Twilight Drake, he has to clear.
Yeah, he has to. Or kill. Yeah, I'm just gonna go face.
I think you do just go face it. This is our deck. It's like, oh shit, go face.
I'm gonna also go face with the Glaive Zuka in case he puts a taunt up.
Yes. Now you. I think now you do because now you're probably setting up next turn lethal with. I don't know. Unleash.
Well,
Your command.
Maverick, to be fair, he did draw into, like, he did top deck the whatchamacall it, the Frost Elemental, so you know, he got lucky too this run. We
Just
have
Molten
to
Shot,
Molten
hope the
Shot.
totem dies,
Yeah.
and then Puddle Stomper here about. Just do that, like whatever. You don't,
How
we
much
don't have
damage
it.
does he have? Sorry.
He has 12. A lightning bolt would kill it. Like a load of spells kill us. That's why the spell power totem needs to die. Because now he has.
So he needs to kill us.
Potentially
He needs,
two less
yeah, he
damage.
needs 5 damage, which is very possible.
Yeah, but whatever. It looks like he has it. It's just picking up card.
Like, okay.
6 damage. Okay, I need to. Annie's got another bottle of water. What are we on?
7-2.
Okay, just 2 minutes.
Fist of Jiraxis.
Oh, right. Interesting card.
Yeah.
New mechanics are always good to see. It'll be nice to see how it plays out. Obviously, only Soulfire and Doomguard and Succubus discard you cards at the moment. So,
I think it's bad. I think it has the potential to be bad, but not necessarily. But that's actually, that in itself is bad because that makes it inconsistent, which is a bad trait to have. Like, you don't want a card to be inconsistent, which is why RNG cards are generally, apart from Shredder, which is, even with the RNG, still very good stat-wise. You know, RNG cards are not very helpful for someone who is a good player.
well, at worst, I would chuck the 4. Actually, no. Maybe you just keep everything.
I think we can keep this. Just play on curve.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe you just get a Paladin though. First Paladin in the day. I'm scared.
Me too. Paladins always have good decks.
Yeah, especially 7/2 Paladins.
Not only that, but it's a bad matchup for our type of hunter.
That card might be setting up for a new archetype in the future, like other card games have discard decks. I
Yes.
don't think that will be happening for TGT, but I think you're correct. And that's kind of what I mean when I say it's a new mechanic, and I like it when they introduce new mechanics because we don't know whether it's gonna. We don't know what's gonna happen with that card at the moment. It's just that's the first card of its type, so we're happy with it, kind of thing, right?
Well, we shared Sun.
And check for Noble Sack.
It's noble stat for sure.
Almost definitely, yeah.
and something else.
Could be like redemption or
Yeah,
not redemption.
It could be redemption.
I was repentance. I don't think you play repentance.
If it's repentance, yeah. I mean,
Well, if it's noble sack, it's probably avenge because we can't kill that this turn.
yeah. I mean, it could be avenge. Redemption's also not that bad, but he's getting his 2-1 back. Big deal. Which actually is a big deal for us because it kills our Shattered Sun. But he'd have to trade both in, so then we just Twilight Drake next turn or something like that. So I think it's just definitely Shattered Sun. I just don't want to not Shattered Sun.
Yeah. This is a good Shattered Sun.
Would we attack into this if it isn't Noble Sack?
Yeah.
So I am attacking into this.
Check for avenge, yeah. Well, I mean, you're not really checking. It is probably noble sack, like.
Yeah. All right.
It just seems like that was a good noble sack. So.
It's redemption. Oh, it's avenge. Oh,
I actually forgot that happens.
yeah. Well, we have the Hunter's Mark for that, so
Well, unless he has muster.
he might just go face, and then we have Hunter's Mark, Glaive Zuka, and then we're happy. Okay, no, he's not. Well, we still have the Glaive Zuka, but we're not playing on curve.
I don't even know if you need to glaive Zuka, you could just Twilight Drake, have a 4/5, kill the Mech Warper, and the 4/5 is contesting the Shredder, and you're looking nice. 4-drop be 4-drop now.
Yeah, actually, then
advantage.
next turn, like one of the 3 drops into Glaive Zuka, Hunter's Mark, the 2-drop that comes out of the Shredder might be good. Unless we want to kill with his 4-drop, like if it's a Yeti, something like that. I think.
Well, he might want to kill the Shredder. Sorry, the Twilight Drake, but I think it is Twilight Drake anyway.
Yeah, no, I think it's Twilight Drake. Yeah.
Looks like the Paladin will have 14 new cards. Also heard something about Hunter having an extra card too. That's
What?
interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting. Yeah,
Why would they give a couple?
Ooh. Glaive Zuka, kill the 3/5, heal our 5/5. Back to full.
Yeah, seems good.
Everything challenges that. We're happy bunnies. Unless we want to Hunter's Mark that and kill it.
No.
Glaive Zuka. Otherwise we do nothing with the Glaive Zuka.
Nah, because we don't know what's going to come out of it. Like,
Yeah, it's true.
surely it's better if we let
you're
do the
right.
trade.
Alright, well actually, what
You
about
just- you don't
Hunter's
have
Mark?
to.
Hunter's Mark on the Senjin, and we kill the Senjin with the Glaive Zuka, and then Harvest
No,
Golem.
because then.
Or Animal Companion.
No,
Animal Companion's bad, but-
no. This is clean. This is a clean turn. Your play is clean.
Right.
We don't. I mean, I don't like saying stuff like you save Hunter's Mark for when you need it because that's an Hunter's Mark turn,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you could just use it on a different turn.
Yeah, the Harvest Golem doesn't contest the Shredder anyway, so. Whereas the Earthen Ring does. It's just good to consider it.
Yeah, it is. So now, yeah, I mean, now he doesn't get 2 attacks with that Shredder. Because that thing's sleeping. You could actually clear the board.
Yeah, I'm thinking that. Attack into the shield, 5/5 into 1/4, multi-shot, and then hero power, I guess, yeah. Like, we're winning on card advantage, so we're actually kind of happy about that.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like, I think this is an okay multi-shot turn.
Yeah, definitely. We hardly ever have good multi-shot turns, but this is one of them. Just hero power. And we have things to do next turn as well.
I'm hyped that Shame is looking good. I've always wanted to be able to actually play it competitively. There's so many new cards being introduced, can't really tell what's going to be good and what's not. Everything's going to change. Yes. I've been trying to reserve. Sorry. Let me just answer that after this turn.
Knife Juggler, Animal Companion, Hero Power.
Yes, I was going to say Animal Companion is almost definite.
I think, yeah. Oh, mage. Okay, so we go face with everything, I think. Consecration might be bad. I don't think it's that bad, though. It'd have to be Consecration and something. He can't buff this, so he can't not have it die to the Twilight Drake and the Glaivezuka.
I don't think you can pass up this damage.
Yeah, I don't think so either. We have to start killing. We have to start.
Because now we don't really have card advantage.
Yeah, I'm gonna save the Glaivezuka as well.
Yeah, might as well. I mean, we haven't drawn into our second one yet though, so I think you're gonna want to use it next turn, even if it's going face, or even if it's going into the Spectral Knight, because you know.
Yeah.
Because Spectral Knight can't be buffed by spells, but it can be buffed by like Defender of Argus and stuff. Okay.
Reporting for duty.
Oh,
That's good fun.
I'm gonna kill the Spectral Knight straight then, with the Glaivezuka. Unless you want to drop the Harvest Column first, see what happens. So that
Yeah, I mean, the only juggle that's wasted damage is a juggle on the Antique Gilbot, isn't it?
I don't even think that's wasted damage, to be honest. We're still gonna Bomb Lobber it. We could
No, but that's
attack.
fine.
No, but we're still gonna Bomb Lobber. Sorry, so we would attack it with the Glaivezuka then, and then attack the 1/1 and Bomb Lobber the 4/1.
Yeah, it's still wasted damage though, but just go.
No, not really.
Yeah, it is though.
Okay. And now we Bomb Lobber.
Unless you want to play around MC Tech.
Shut up. Well, actually,
You don't. I don't think you have to. I don't think you have to. We don't have taunts. Anything he steals isn't really messing with our game plan so much. I mean, it would be annoying. Let's be honest. It would not be good, but
yeah, it
I
would
don't
be. It would be
think it
very
hinders us
annoying.
that. I mean, it doesn't. I don't think it hinders us to a point where we
Lose the
definitely
game.
lose.
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Actually, if it steals Huffer, it's pretty bad.
I streamed for us ages ago. I was like, why are you holding up the Glaivezuka? And it was, you're not. It's just frozen.
I've become a lot more aggressive in arena, by the way. I threaten people now, just when they're like greetings all the time.
I
Just let me think, man. God, I did squelch him, but
I actually just squelched them.
I did, but it's tilting them. I like to think it has an effect. So, I don't think he would have conceded that early if he wasn't tilted. So maybe it has an effect.
Might do. Yeah, you're right. It might do. I just normally just squelch.
Plus-
because I don't give a shit.
No, I squelched him, but I still, do threaten and greetings and whatever. But my win rate's gone up since I've gotten more aggressive with my emotes, so it might be doing something.
Okay. It might be. I can't say it's not. No, I dropped the 4 and a 5.
Yep.
Yeah, just to, I don't know if you heard what I said, Jack. I don't know if you heard what I said about Tuskar Totemic. About the effect that Tuskar Totemic has, and the fact that Totem Golem is a card makes the RNG from Tuskar Totemic really makes it seem like something that's not going to be fun. Because although Shaman needed a bit of a boost to make it a little bit more consistent in ladder, I don't think.
God damn it.
Yeah, that's a good one drop.
Only 2-drop that we have that would stand up to that nicely is Gilblin.
Or Knife Juggler on turn 3 into a 1-drop.
Maybe he's got another 1-drop.
Yeah, I don't think the little mini combo, the 1-card combo of Tuskar Totemic into Totem Golem is going to be a very fun mechanic. Because sometimes Tuskar Totemic will be okay, and you'll be like, oh, okay, he got a Mana Tide, or he got a Flame Tongue, which I think is fine. But when it's turn 3 Tuskar Totemic with a Totem Golem, it's crazy overpowered. Like, it's a 6/6 on turn 3 in stats with no overload, and it just seems like you'll just be like, oh well, this is fun.
Just gonna hero power.
Well, what are you gonna do next time? Can't just hero power forever.
Yeah, you're right. I suppose we're clearing.
You know what'll be good here? Flame Juggler.
You know what's like Flame Juggler? Mad Bomber. You know what would be better than Flame Juggler? Mad Bomber.
No, Mad Bomber. Oh yeah,
Would
that's
be
true.
better here. Has a higher chance of hitting that thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Anyway.
Puddle Stomper anyway.
I think it's. I think it would be. I think it's. Yeah, I think Puddle Stomp is fine. I think it's nice to be like, to remember the new cards and be like, just be mentioning them a little bit to see where they would be good. Where you'd be like, oh, I kind of wish I had this new card.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, obviously backstab would have been bad, but I don't like hero power doesn't really play around backstab. It just delays backstab.
I don't even think backstab was necessary.
I don't think
Unless
so
he has
either.
another one. Like that Worgen Infiltrator is made to kill 3/2s. I mean, it's not made to do that.
He
but...
might have something like he might have cold blood in his hand and he wants to keep that or something. Like I don't even know, but it's not necessarily.
I don't know.
I'm gonna go blend anyway.
Just go blend anyway.
If we're
It's
lucky,
kinda
we
funny-
get a multi-shot next turn.
We have multi-shot.
No, if we're
Oh,
lucky, we
right.
get a multi-shot turn next turn.
He plays. Yeah, he plays. Yeah.
Good enough.
Yeah, good enough. Faggot. Well, anything else, and he gets. Well, you could just Twilight Drake here. And it's a 4/5.
Keep the
Doesn't die on
2/3
the-
stealth.
Yeah, otherwise he just gets a draw. It's kind of funny when I started playing the game, I would always be respectful and only emote to greet, and at the end, well played. Now I don't take it as seriously, and just threaten, greet emote all over the place.
Yeah, I'm the same. I used to be like, I don't want to offend him because if I offend him, he'll add me later and he'll insult me. But that's happened anyway. Like, so I don't care anymore. I know it's just a game, so if the emotes aren't affecting me, then whatever. He did have cold blood, see?
Oh, 2-for-1.
Not really.
Here come
What do you
the
mean?
voodoo.
Yo, Brand174, thank you for the follow.
Oh, I missed that. I didn't hear that.
Oh,
But
I don't know why.
welcome to the channel anyway.
Yeah.
Um,
Alright, so
oh,
now,
I did see it.
now multi-shot is kind of bad.
What's it?
Unless we want a Shattered Sun.
And kill the Acolyte now. But then the Worgen still takes.
Well, actually, no. What we could do is Shattered Sun and kill the
Kill the
Worgen.
Worgen.
So the Shattered Sun, sorry, the Acolyte still dies to either of those two. Only gets one draw, and he can't dagger into either of our two things.
Yeah, that works. Unless he daggers and then attacks with the Acolyte, but yes.
No, just like, yeah, and we get the hero power as well.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Boom, boom.
The average totem is 0.5/2.5, basically with an effect, so it's OP. Is it comparable with Shredder? So the reason I don't think it's comparable with Shredder is because with Shredder there are like 62 drops.
Another.
And there are going to be more 2-drops in the game when TGT comes out. And they're adding shit 2-drops as well. That, not shit ones, but detrimental ones. That's the right word, right?
Yes.
So stuff like the one that has Death Rattle, Destroy a Mana Crystal is a bad 2-drop. You don't want that one. But there are like 60, so you're never like, oh, I hope I get Lorewalker Cho from this Shredder. Like, you can't hope that. It's too low a chance. But there aren't as many totems, so I'm worried about it. I'm worried about it. We'll see how it pans out, of course, but I'm a little bit worried.
Core Ranger
back to
Hero
the game.
Power.
Yeah, that was a pretty good Volcanic Drake.
It was. He could have actually. Hang on, this isn't buffed. So he played that in the wrong order. He could have actually got his Acolyte of Pain killed first, then Volcanic Drake and refreshed his dagger. But whatever. We want to get a multi-shot on that thing. Hunter's Mark multi-shot somehow.
Yes.
He's not going to attack into the 4/4.
No.
So it's rough. But it's better to drop the 4 thing now, because then we have 7 mana next turn. Harvest Golem multi-shot. Yeah.
So for us, the time's actually on the stream, just on the bottom left, but for us it's 10 to 3. We are on BST time, that's British Summertime. The schedule is in European summertime.
Yeah, European summertime.
Central European summertime. We'll probably change that, because I think we should just put it in BST. Oh, the multi-shot still thing. The multi-shot thing. Oh, fuck.
No, it's not.
Silence?
Oh my lord.
Ooh. Could silence it still, and just put Annoyatron. Unless you just, because if you silence it, it's still a 6/4.
What about Hunter's Mark, Annoyatron, Harvest Golem? We don't need to Hunter's Mark.
Well, if he attacks into the Annoyatron, he kills it for free.
No, not necessarily, because then we're setting up for a multi-shot without having to use Hunter's Mark.
Ah, good point. Good point. Good point.
He's going to kill the Annoyatron anyway.
Yes.
It's just we're using a Hunter's Mark.
Yes,
for no reason.
Right.
If he like sapped the Annoyatron, we're dead anyway. So Hunter's Mark would have been pointless.
Harvest Golem. Why wouldn't you have put Core Rager and Annoyatron?
That can hero power.
Yeah, but there's no the same.
Maybe you're right. Well, we use all our mana this way.
Yeah.
The Hunter's Mark works well with the Harvest Golem as well. So.
Well played.
Oh, so Brand 174 is from Canada as well.
Ah, he drew a stupid owl.
Ah well. It happens, boys. It happens.
Whatever.
At least it wasn't Tuskar Totemic and Totem Golem. Damn it. Okay, yes.
8 wins is good with actually this deck, which, by the way, guys, is not that good. Our card quality was quite bad. We had a lot of good cards, but we also had a lot of mediocre cards. We had no late game, so we had to kill them in the early game or basically lose, which is what happened there. Yeah, it's good.
Alright. That's not too bad.
Why? I always get stupid golden comments.
It's awful when you get golden comments, man.
You know what? You know what the last one I got was? I got a golden light warden.
Oh no. They're just not worth much. They're not worth a lot.
They're not worth anything.
How much dust is that?
The same amount as a normal
50.
common, so 50, yeah.